I love this song. It really talks about how a strong woman can celebrate being in the USA, listening to music, being with friends, etc. Well, back to the topic, we are going to talk about Hillary and Trump.
As we know, Hillary is the candidate of the Democratic Party. In 2001, she was elected to the U.S. Senate, and she became the first American lady to ever win a public office seat. In 2009 and 2013, she was Secretary of State, and in 2016, she was the first woman in U.S. history to be a presidential candidate in a major political party.
She has always been a very intelligent, dedicated, and strong woman, a perfect image for the USA presidential. She will be a great president because she is qualified. She has obtained a lot of awards during her life. She is very dedicated and has championed amazing causes, for example, the Global Health Initiative. She has supported women, human rights, equal pay, and domestic violence, and she continues doing everything possible to have a great America.
I think people should vote for her because they feel connected with her ideas. So if they have the same ideas, they will agree with the majority of the things she'll do during her time as president.
Not only people should feel connected, but it really needs to be prepared and healthy to be strong enough to be a great president.
Talking about health, here are some disadvantages on why Hillary shouldn't be the next US president. In the past few years, she has some health problems. In some time, she needed to be in the hospital. During this year, Trump tweeted about making some medical reports for each candidate, and Trump told that he wasn't afraid of them. And he asked in his tweet if Hillary was afraid too. This caused a lot of polemic. People started to investigate about her head injury. People started to ask themselves if having a sick president will be the right thing to do. Another topic about a disadvantage is the problem about some emails.
This topic came out in the first debate between her and Trump. Some people think that what she did with those mails was against the law. Connecting the email of the state with her personal one isn't intelligent and not safe because someone can have access to the emails of the state. She agreed that someone had hacked her account. The FBI investigated her and they got the same conclusion without blaming her of many of the state's email deleted.
I think many people should have their own point of view to this case because it is missing a lot of information about those emails. We hope there is more investigation to help us get to a conclusion.
Hillary has a lot of power and a great voice for the woman. For me, it will be a great face to the United States.
I really agree about that, but all persons have issues, and that's what makes us human. But I think that she is the best candidate these days running for president.
Returning to the advantages of her being president, it can be because she is a woman. Many people will not vote for her because of her gender, but going to the other point of view and with facts, many other countries that have changed from a man to a woman president have had a really growth in their world.
I really don't think that can be an advantage, but it really depends on how the woman is. Maybe it can be a very lazy person and it will truly not be a good woman president. But I think it will be Hillary's case of maintaining the wealth of the nation because she is a qualified and dedicated person. To know other advantages and disadvantages of the candidates, we need to compare both of them to know which are their advantages and disadvantages of course. So in the next topic we will talk about the other candidate.
In a resume, we talk about the disadvantages and advantages of Hillary being next USA president. Next, we will hear a song called God Bless the USA by Lee Greenwood. Later, we will talk about the Republican candidate, Donald Trump, with our friend Salvador Guerrero. Don't change the station. You are on the Radio History 82.5.
I had to start again with just my children and my wife. Thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA, well, there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
We're back to our station 82.5. We have been talking about the disadvantages and advantages of the Democratic Republic candidate Hillary Clinton being the next U.S. president.
Now it's our turn to talk about the Republican candidate, Donald Trump. Here's our friend Salvador to talk about this candidate. How are you, Salvador?
Hi Aurora and Anakis, I'm fine, thank you. These days many people are worried about Donald Trump being the next USA president. This gets us a conclusion that Donald Trump has more disadvantages than advantages. Let's talk about it this afternoon. Donald Trump is a billionaire real estate developer and reality television person. In 1971, he was involved in a profitable project in Manhattan. Trump then turned attention to politics. In 2015, he announced his candidacy for President of the United States. He became the official candidate of the Republican Party.
Donald Trump has many advantages as disadvantages. The advantage of him is that he has a lot of attitude and character, which will help the country to be strong in their decisions.
He is so nationalistic, as the song we heard before. His nationalism helped him to think that the United States is the best country. He will help his country economy to grow. In the part of economy